Hi guys, it's me, that guy that won't shut up about Nickelodeon and SpongeBob and whatnot, and that seems to be all I cover on this channel anymore. On Crispy Boy, hello again. How are you? Here, we're just gonna talk about the game that came out, Nickelodeon All-Stars. As a first impression, I'm still planning on reviewing this game, but I had some time to kill. I plan on covering the Switch version as a full review, but the physical edition won't come out until the frickin' 8th. But the digital is out, and I bought it on Steam because I was impatient, and I'm just, first off, not a fan of Steam, just because I've tried multiple controllers to put in, and all I'm stuck with is keyboard controls. I can't figure out how to switch it to just a normal controller, so that's fun. So just fair warning, I'm playing the game, but I'm not playing it with standard controller controls, and it's just, it's not preferable, I suppose. So yeah, let's hop right into this game, because I got some good points, I got some bad points, right? As someone who has just been very excited about this game, just constantly covering it, I think I do have a little bit of negative here, which is really hard to say, because I really want to look at this game and say I have been 100% satisfied, and that's not entirely true. And I do realize, I'm the minority here, because I play a lot of fighting games, specifically for the single player, and there is not a lot of single player options here. So just opening the game right off the bat, you'll be introduced to some extras, some, the main game play, some multiplayer, and some arcade. If we're going strictly off of single player standard gameplay, there's no story mode to this game. There's just arcade, and there's just the normal standard gameplay, which is, it's completely fine. I really shouldn't be comparing this too much to Smash, because Smash has this entire, it's a big budget game. Nintendo, they were really planning on a lot of people buying this, and I doubt they would think that too many people would buy this compared to Smash. So it's hard. I really shouldn't compare the two, but looking at this and just saying, oh, all we have here is arcade mode, it's a little disappointing. No multi-man mode. I can't imagine how hard it would be to go against every single character with one stock, and you just go one after the other and just try to defeat them all. But they don't have that. They have arcade, which, it's fine. They don't have any single player. They don't have any, story mode. Like, again, I know I'm weird, and I love playing story mode in this kind of game, but we don't have it, which is fine. I'm not expecting anything like, freaking Brawl story mode. That was eccentric and huge. But, even something a little more scaled down would be amazing. Boss fights, there's no bosses. It's really just all these characters, and then they throw you in. They're like, fight a bunch. Here you go. Have fun. I would forgive it a little more if there were something to work towards in this game. So a lot of games that I love, including Smash, there's something to work towards. There's unlockables that you can get. Smash, there's spirits. In prior games, there were trophies. You would get points, earn cash to spend in shops, to, buy music, buy costumes, backgrounds. But here they don't really have that. So when you beat a game, what you unlock is there are some music that you can unlock per character. Every single character that you beat in arcade mode with, you will unlock a thing of music. You will also unlock screenshots from the game, which I'm not entirely thrilled about. The screenshots are fine enough, compared to just, even if it were just a JPEG of something like Mr. Krabs. Unlock Mr. Krabs, a little tiny paragraph about Mr. Krabs. Here's Mr. Krabs, he was, created in the SpongeBob universe from 1999. He is obsessed with money. Just like a little character summary. Or even here's a Krabby Patty. This is the food that they consume inside the Krusty Krab in the SpongeBob universe. Or, here's Tommy Pickles. You will always find him with a screwdriver, blah, blah, blah. They could do these little character summaries, these little just things to unlock, to work towards. Set yourself some goals inside of a game. Let's work towards something. Here I'm just offering this simple idea, and they don't really do that. What they do, they have screenshots. Again, they have screenshots. And I look at that and it's like, I will soon unlock all these. As soon as I beat the entire arcade game, I've unlocked everything at that point. It's a little sad too. And same with difficulties. You can play on super easy mode, you can unlock everything, or you can play on super hard mode, you'll unlock the same amount of things. But as long as you play with that character on that mode, you're gonna unlock the same amount of things, which is a little kind of disappointing, you know? Looking at all that, and you know, I'm sure this wouldn't matter too much for other people, but you know, that was a big thing that I always worked towards. That's why I played so much Smash on, you know, Melee, Brawl. I would just work towards unlocking trophies or stickers or literally anything. And here, that's not a thing. It's just arcade mode. And I don't know. And you know, I don't want to dwell on this for too long, because I really think that what they were aiming for was going for a more, not as much of a casual market, but more of a hardcore market who wants to just play the game as the characters inside the stages and just get good at that, and then that's it. Jump to the multiplayer, and you know, that's fine enough. You know, they have their audience that they want to tackle, and you know, I would say that most of people that play these kind of games, that's what they really want, right? They don't care about playing the single player, they just want to play the game. And you know, that's understandable. And I would say I'm the minority here, and from what they do offer, you know, the stages are gorgeous, they're full of references from the show, the moveset of all these characters, full of references from the show, you know, they're all wonderful movesets, and even the characters themselves are super fun to play as. And again, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard at the moment, so I'm kind of struggling with it. I know as soon as I switch to a controller, it's gonna be a lot better for me, and I'm gonna have probably a lot more fun with this game. But yeah, again, what I've always worked towards inside these kind of games are some form of single player mode. Like, how hard would it be to incorporate a mode where you go up against every single character or multiple characters, or even items, you know, include some items inside the game, include smashes, include a different color variant for these characters. Because at the moment, they're all the same skins. So I played with just 4 cat dogs. I was constantly confused. I didn't know who was who, you know? And it's just like, what is going on? Why are there so many cat dogs on the screen? And you know, there is the little, like, hey, this is you, player 1 right here. But I was constantly like, I couldn't pay attention to any of that. I just saw all these little guys on the screen of all the same, you know, color and variant. And it's just like, you can't have at least one thing to distinguish who is who. Like, if 4 people want to play this game and they all want to be the same character, that's super fine, but you're not going to be able to tell them apart, you know? It's just, I don't understand why they didn't make that an option. Just add a different, you know, color variant or something. But you know, and even in the arcade mode, from what it is, it's standard fighting here too. Even in Smash, they'll do some sort of theme of like, okay, so you're big, and then you're going against several Kirbys, but they're small, they're easy to fight, but they'll all gang up on you. But it's just standard 1 versus 1, you know, no fun, just like stuff, you know, no bosses, no like win with an item, no terrain on the stages. It's hard to compare Smash, alright, you know, Smash in this game, whatever, but even the Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 game, right? I mean, that had karts that you can unlock, that had crew members that you can unlock, that were just like standard, just photos of characters. And still, they were very fun to unlock. They would help you out inside the game. It was super fun. You know, you can unlock kart customization. You can get coins to get better stuff and trophies. And, you know, even then they had time trials and, you know, mini games that you can do. It was really fun. It was very fun to complete. And here, there's not a whole lot of completion stuff that you can do inside this game. It's just, all right, beat everyone on hard in arcade mode. And that's it. That's all you got. Have fun. You know, I digress. The multiplayer, I did play some of the multiplayer. It was fine enough. I played a lot of the characters, you know, they were all super fun to play as. I was hoping for a little more. Nickelodeon Kart Racers was $30. They want $50 from this game, but I feel like Nickelodeon Kart Racers gave you a little more bang for your buck. They offered a lot more for that game at a cheaper price. Here they're asking for a little bit more cash, which I'm completely fine with, but I feel like they're not offering as much And again, you know, the fighters are super fun. And maybe it's even harder to make a proper fighting game than it is to make a kart racer. I don't know. You know, each character you have to make a new moveset for, and in a kart racer, you're just like, all right, here's a character and another one and another one and another one. You know, you don't have to make too much different for their moveset or anything. It's just, I have a lot of mixed feelings for this game, and keep that in mind if you plan on buying it. If you are like me, who likes playing a lot of single player for their, you know, their fighting games, this game does not have a whole lot of it. But if you just want to play as the characters and go on multiplayer match and just play with friends, you are more. This game is perfect for, you know, playing with friends. But I'm gonna get too many people to play with me in this game, so it's just something you got to think about. But yeah, first impressions, they're a little mixed. I'm gonna play this game a lot more. Definitely when it comes out on Switch, I'll probably have a review up on the channel and give my full thoughts on it, and maybe it'll be a lot less negative because I've been playing the game for a little more, and I'll have an actual controller to play with. Purple Lamp, just give us some more single player, man. If you guys happen to be listening, what's up? First off. No, it's not Purple Lamp. Who is it? Game Mill? No, they didn't make this. Anyways, alright, I rambled up for way too long. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys in another episode. Goodbye.